EC Defiance showing out with a 2-2 series record so far. EC Eternal 1-3. The stats kind of go either way here. Both teams have high shots on net per game. EC Defiance is just able to score a bit more. An interesting stat, though. Oh, never mind. EC Eternal does have more saves per game. So it might balance out EC Defiance's more shots on net and more goals scored. So we have an interesting lineup so far with our two teams. The stats don't show much disparity between them. I think it's just going to come down to who wants it more tonight. Moving on over to the individual stats for EC Defiance. Parks with an incredible stat line. A 43.75% shot percentage. That's quite insane. 14 goals in only 9 games. He is averaging more than 1 goal a game, almost 1.5. More than, well, no. Almost 1.5 goals a game. 9, 18, oh well, it's math. Bird Nana. If you didn't know, Nana actually means banana. With another incredibly high shot percentage of 45%. Also quite an aggressive player, 33 demos total for this season. Fernanda looking like the MVP of his team so far, followed closely behind by Parks. But who can forget about Green Madrid with a 37.5% shot percentage himself? Some very impressive stats coming out of the Championship League. And Bisbo, don't forget about Bisbo. He's the wild card for EC Defiance. He's been hovering around the champ rank. And unfortunately for EC Defiance, he just hasn't been playing much this season. I imagine if he had been playing a lot more this season, EC Defiance's record would not be 2-2 right now. Moving on over to EC Eternal stats. Philosophy Girl, I believe, is a new player this season. A Difo, who unfortunately hasn't been able to score a goal this season yet. I think he's commentated more goals, or I think he's commentated more matches than he's actually played in the league so far. That's a funny statistic. Philosophy Girl and Huskies leading EC Eternal in goals. Huskies with a 62.5% shot percentage. That's quite impressive. No demos. So comparing the demo stat from EC Defiance, I imagine we'll also see some aggressiveness from EC Defiance, and EC Eternal will have to respond. They seem to be more of a passive team. The first game we're going to kick off tonight is EC Defiance versus EC Eternal. Hopefully the players will be ready soon. If you're in the chat, say hello. Let's get some shout-outs going. Don't forget that the SGL Cup matches are coming up. I think they are next week. I think it was 2 weeks. Oh, I need to log in. Excuse me, some technical difficulties here. I need to actually join the game myself. Who would have imagined? But cup matches, very exciting. If you're not following the stream, follow the stream for the cup matches. The cup is what SGL lives for. So far, I think both teams have an equal chance of winning. I think it's just going to come down to who wants it more. Which team has more chemistry, and which team can respond more appropriately to the other team's strategy. I'm not able to join. I'm just going to have to watch the stream for the commentary. It should be no issue, though. You've already kicked off. We're 1 minute into the game. EC Defiance has already scored 2 goals. Incredible. One minute in, and they're already showing dominance. It was another shot opportunity by EC Defiance. Hits the post and comes out. The stream is a bit blurry on my end. It's hard to tell what is happening here. Bisbo is playing, so they brought in the big guns for this matchup. EC Defiance not wanting to lose to EC Eternal. Defiance will have a chance here to make a play. Instantly gets shut down. That's a shot on net and a goal from Mr. Funk. EC Eternal showing that they are not out of the game yet. Two minutes 54 seconds left to tie the game. A Cuxer pinch off the sidewall off kickoff. They'll maintain possession. Instantly shut down by EC Defiance. Pick it out to the sidewall. Look for a play off the wall. Will miss, unfortunately. A nice pass off the backboard with a shot, and it goes in. Bisbo, what a nice play by Bismo and Nose. Bisbo knocks it, or passes it off the back wall, and Bisbo has a clear high shot. Eternal not able to defend, and Defiance with a quick response to Eternal's goal, maintaining that 2-goal lead. 45 boost off the sidewall, goes for a shot on net. Green Madrid is able to kick it out. Still maintaining pressure. There's going to be a shot on net. Another bottom right. This could be the Bisbo difference here. The wild card. A lot of good team plays coming out of EC Defiance. Eternal has won all of their kickoffs so far. Oh, that's a missed shot on net. Oh my goodness. Won't talk about that, but it might be present in this season's lowlights. A nice little pop to get around. Oh my goodness, what a save. A backflip save coming out of Bisbo. Deep Sea was almost able to find an angle on that. He'll bang it off the sidewall to try to pass it mid, but it's picked up by Green Madrid, or Nose, excuse me. Another pass mid. He won't be able to pick it up. Eternal able to survive the offensive onslaught. Bisbo no boost in the corner. Two defenders encroaching on Nose. You see Defiance is somehow able to gain possession. Aerial, one touch, soft touch. And EC Eternal is not able to get it out of the danger zone. Bisbo goes up here, possibly looking for a double tap. Gets a light touch instead, and because of that light touch, it was awkward for the defender on the backboard, and he's not able to get a good clear. And EC Defiance picks it up. Lost kickoff by EC Eternal. That's a double commit on the goalpost. That's a good save to kick it out. That was a very dangerous ball. Defiance not sure what to make of this play. Trying to pass it. A little awkward, but they survive. Bisbo will take possession in Eternal's corner. Nose gets it around one. Nice pickup by Mr. Funk. 8 seconds left in this game. It looks like EC Defiance is going to take this with flying colors. And that was an impressive game by EC Defiance. They showed a lot of teamwork. Passes off the backboard. Mechanical plays in the air. Forcing the defense into awkward positions. And Adifo has also made an appearance this game. So EC Defiance and Adifo putting in their least played players so far. And we are live again on kickoff. EC Defiance going to give up that ball. Eternal not able to make much of it. Parks whiffs an open net. Oh my goodness, that's a bad start for EC Defiance, but a really good start for EC Eternal. Philosophy Girl with a shot on net, easily blocked by Birdnana. High ball into the center. Both players whiff. 2 whiffs so far. We'll keep the counter up. Yeah, that might have been a third. I looked away for a split second. Off the wall, gets it around one. Looking for a pass mid. There was nobody there, but he misses contact. Philosophy Girl with the potential for a solo play goes up in the air with low boost. In the state of limbo. Nice dish by Huskies, relieving their defensive pressure. Who will make the first mistake? Shot on net from the midfield. They had a high chance of being saved, and it was saved. Nice demo. That was a 2v1 situation. Turn to 1v1. The pass mid is a little too fast. Good cut by Birdnana. Banging off the backboard to see if Birdnana can score. Unfortunately, he was on 0 boost. Nice try, though. Park's looking for a way to get around the defender. He finds it. Real Madrid goes up. That's a shot on net by Huskies, and that's going to go in. EC Eternal with the first goal of Game 2. Not letting EC Defiance take an early lead like last game. That's what they need. Philosophy Girl has... I think Philosophy Girl is the difference maker here. I say that, and yet Deep Sea just scored. I think it's because her presence has been noticeable. Nice 50. Only one defender left. Philosophy Girl tries to get it around him. They're not able to score. A pass. Oh, excuse me. A pass to Philosophy Girl. And that's an open net. Birdnana will capitalize. What happened here? Oh, it was a double commit. Philosophy Girl cut the rotation. I keep... You'll have to forgive me. It's hard to see the names on the stream that I'm watching right now. I'm not actually in-game. But somebody cut rotation when it was obviously the other person's ball, and it resulted in a goal. And EC Defiance is going to get another goal straight off the kickoff. A good dunk by Parks on Philosophy Girl. (2-1). Eternal had momentum. Hopefully it's not all gone. Nice hit off the wall by Huskies. Defiance's defense looking really awkward. Somebody finally takes the ball. Deep Sea with a dribble mid, tries to get around Parks, isn't able to. Good stop with 0 boost. Mario tries to dribble, but the ball gets a little too far away from him, and Philosophy Girl is going to pick up the second goal, tying the game 2-2. Philosophy Girl making her presence known. I feel like she's been involved in a lot of substantial plays. Her philosophy seems to be working out. Green Mario with 0 boost tries to make connection with the ball. Isn't able to. Philosophy Girl not able to make much of that offensive play. Off the corner, accidentally passes it mid. Philosophy Girl with a good save. Ball should be easily picked up by EC Eternal, but there's a double commit. EC Eternal needs to stay in their own lane. They're driving all over each other right now. They need to stay composed. It's a tie game, anybody's game. That could be detrimental. Deep Sea was the last player left on defense. Huskies hustles back to the net. Eternal needs to mind the rotations. That could have been detrimental. Birdnana will go up the sidewall, pass it mid. Huskies cuts it off. 1 second left. It would have been a goal, but it hits the ground. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me EC Defiance wins this game. Birdnana is able to pick up that mid boost there. If not, that would have been an awkward 2v1 play. Ball goes up. Deep Sea cuts it off. Low boost here, though. Nice bump. By Green Mario, I believe. Eternal recovers. Pretty decent soft touch by Banana. You see Eternal overcommits their third man for that ball. Or Defiance, excuse me. Philosophy Girl was the last one up and accidentally touches it. Oh, nope. Huskies was behind her. She accidentally touched it back, though. Great save by Huskies. Not the best 50 for Eternal, but it lands right in the lap of Huskies. Pops it up. Nothing to make of it, though. Park's chasing down that ball in Eternal's corner with no boost. Hit around one. Deep Sea contest in the blue corner. Pops it up a little high. And there's a collision in the midfield on EC Eternal. Luckily, Philosophy Girl makes it back in time to maintain pressure. Banana does not want to go for this ball. He's got 13 boosts. Understandable. Parks with the dribble. Shut down. Huskies just going to hit it away. His team had a lot of boost there. There could have been potential on that play. Nice clear off the backboard. Deep Sea will go up. Gets it around one. Gets another touch. Not enough power off the sidewall, though, to make it mid. EC Eternal will regain. Good 50. Touches it off at their own backboard. They could have let it roll into the corner. That's not what EC Defiance needs right now. They need to stay calm and collected. Who will make the first mistake? That fake kind of works out for Philosophy Girl. Into the corner, good 50. Parks had to make a touch, and he does. Zero boost, though. The offense will stall. It's a lobby game right now. Both players getting a feel for one another, trying to find an opening. Nice touch by Deep Sea off the backboard. Not enough boost for the double, though. Green Mario will pick it up. He's got a dribble. He cuts it around one. Huskies with the block, though. They needed that. Shot on net, but I think it was wide either way. EC Eternal with nothing to fear yet. It's going to bounce down off the corner of the ceiling. That could have been a good shot back left, but it was a little too wide. 4 minutes into overtime. No team yet able to capitalize. Good dish out to the corner. You see Defiance not wanting the ball to go into their half. Keeping pressure on the orange team. Parks and Green Mario. Not sure of who should take the ball. Banana misses. Oh my goodness. Did he try to go for a dribble off the wall and he just missed it? That was the first mistake. I'm not quite sure what Banana's thought process was, but it resulted in a goal for EC Eternal. And that's what they were looking for. EC Defiance took game 1. EC Eternal took game 2. As I said, both teams, based on stats alone, are pretty evenly matched. It just comes down to who's going to make less mistakes and who wants it more. Huskies, however, 777. 2 goals and 65 touches, MVP for EC Eternal. So both teams making substitutions. EC Defiance subbed out Bisbo for this game, and they lost. We'll see how they respond. Philosophy Girl was subbed in. And my short-term memory can't remember who they had playing for the first game. That's unlucky. I'm going to try to rejoin the lobby. Give me 1 second, folks. Server shut down for maintenance. I'm not sure I believe that, but that's what I'm being told. And I've made it in. That was over a 4-minute overtime. Neither team wanting to concede. "26 viewers in the stream. We're popping off. And we've got game 3 coming right up. We'll see who the players have subbed in. Bisbo is back in. I had a feeling he'd be back in. EC Defiance not wanting to concede another game. 1-1 for the series in a best of 5. So who will take game 3 and be up 2-1? Parks Philosophy Girl on kickoff. Parks will have low boost. He'll challenge first. Doesn't need it. Good demo by Nose. Gordana cutting off the double tap. Nice pop. Should be easily picked up by Deepsy. Physicality. Football. Nose backflips in net. Parks picks it up. 0 boost. See what he can do here. Philosophy Girl misses the touch off of the backboard. Nose always knows, hits it too hard, not able to get a good double tap or a pass mid. Fernando will take over, and it's cleared all the way back into the blue corner. Nose will take possession, tries to slow play it. Parks misses the ball, gets bumped. Huskies isn't able to make a play, and Philosophy Girl turned off the ball. Oh my goodness, that was potential for EC Eternal, and they've missed it. Another pass mid. Philosophy Girl not able to get there in time. She had 0 boost. Oh my goodness. I can't tell if that's in. It's just barely high enough. Huskies not having to do anything, which is good because he was awkward in net. He'll get a 50 in the midfield, though. Fernando with a shot on net. Gets it past the EC Eternal defense. EC Defiance taking goal 1 of game 3. And that's just a quick shot. Deepsy not able to get there in time. Fernanda and Huskies for the kickoff. Parks tries to get around Philosophy Girl. Not able to. Rose always knows. 65 boost with the pop. Huskies will clear it out. Huskies clears it off the backboard straight to Fernanda. Rebounded it for Parks. He misses. Huskies will slow play this in his corner and try to get around Nose, but Nose makes the stop. Deepsy off the wall, 18 boost. Fernanda will pick up. A pop in the orange half. Parks goes up. EC Defiance with low boost here. Nose needs to take his time. And he can take his time in the air. If he had gone a little bit quicker, he would have gotten around Eternal's defense. EC Eternal with the flip. And the net is just open. Philosophy Girl goes for the corner boost. I don't think she was aware of this shot, or she had just already made up her mind to go for it. 2-0 EC Defiance. Deja vu of game 1 with EC Defiance's 2-goal lead. Oh, Bizpo is not in the game. I'm seeing things. Regardless, EC Defiance showing up as they have before already in the series. Huskies with a quick shot from Deep Sea's pass. Philosophy Girl dishes it back out mid. Banana with the save. Not able to make anything of it though. That was a really good attempt from Eternal. Off the backboard. Nose with an awkward touch. Philosophy Girl and Huskies will double commit on this ball. That's an open net opportunity, but Birdnanda not able to get it on. But Philosophy Girl puts it in for him. Oh my goodness. Philosophy Girl said, nope, you should have scored. And she put it in herself. Oh man, oh man. Not what EC Eternal needs right now. Nice assist indeed. Two players for EC Eternal on the backboard. An insane scoring opportunity. Birdnanda. Nobody. Oh, I can't even commentate what's happening right now. Somehow EC Eternal survives. They need to regain here. EC Eternal. 1 minute 10 left on the clock. Down 3 goals. Huskies with a shot opportunity. Gets the bounce shot into the top left corner. 1 minute 7 remaining on the clock. It is winnable. Nice shot by Huskies. Birdnanda with 0 boost. Not really able to make an attempt on defending that ball. Philosophy Girl gets the touch around nose and gets the corner boost. There's potential. EC Defiance's back boost and mid boost will not spawn. Unfortunately, they're not able to take advantage of their momentum. Philosophy Girl trying to predict the 50. Parks has no boost. It's really just going to be up to Birdnanda. A quick pass mid could have had a lot of potential. Birdnanda makes a save though. Parks will go up. Huskies no boost. Deep Sea last back. Needs to make a touch here. Gets a light touch. Nose misses. It allows Philosophy Girl to take over. Tries to pass it mid from the corner. Not enough. 10 seconds left. It does not look good for EC Eternal. Parks will dish it out mid. Deep Sea no boost. Hits it to the ground. EC Eternal, unfortunately, got scored on 3 times. Once by themselves. Not what you want to see. Birdnanda taking MVP of that game. And EC Eternal. From what I've seen so far, it looks like there are a couple rotational cuts happening on EC Eternal, and that's causing their defense to get confused, and that's what is resulting in them being scored on. Adifo makes a great point. Eternal is forever. But our games only go to a best of 5. So we'll see. EC Eternal didn't want to make too many substitutions after Game 2. I believe they kept the same roster for Game 3 as Game 2, but it didn't work out as they had hoped. Bisbo hasn't even made an appearance yet, except for in game 1. And he's a very strong player. Will EC Defiance sub in Bisbo to finish out this game? Will EC Eternal keep the same lineup for game 2 and 3? They've had success with it. No, they've subbed in Mr. Funk for Philosophy Girl. I think she's a good player, though. A quick match replay of her rotations, I think, would sort her out pretty well. We'll see how Mr. Funk performs. Bisbo's in. They have brought in Bisbo, the anchor, to finish out this game. Strategy's not planning out great so far. EC Eternal takes goal 1. And boy, do they need it. Banana and Funk for the kickoff. Huskies will rip a shot on net. Easily blocked by Banana. It's a breakaway, but the ball is going too fast. Banana will try to dish it out mid. EC Defiance misses it. Bisbo not able to make contact on a flustered Eternal defense. That was a goal-scoring opportunity. Parks with a shot behind both EC Eternal defenders. Good placement by Parks. Tying up the game 1-1. Around Huskies and Deepsy coming off the wall. Nobody went for corner boost on EC Eternal's side. One stayed in net, one cheated on kickoff. Interesting strat. A very conservative strategy. EC Eternal not wanting to take any chances. Deepsy might have time here. He doesn't. Banana, nobody challenging him. Parks takes over. A bit of a weird play, especially since there was no defender. Bisbo will clear it from the backboard. Nice touch. Is able to get the ball around 2 defenders. Good 50 past the second. Banana has a shot near post. Blocked by Huskies. Mr. Funk no boost. Dishes it out mid. Banana picks up. Kind of a pass to Parks. Banana will take control into his corner. Tries to get around 1. Off the ceiling. He's got the flip. Makes contact. Defiance not really set up for an offensive play, but Parks is pushing it. Nice shot from Bisbo. Deepsy saves it. Deepsy no boost. Can he get the mid boost? He can, and he can regain possession. It's a decent enough 50 for Eternal to maintain control of the ball. Deepsy no redirect. Mr. Funk cuts it off. Wants to maintain pressure. Bisbo forced to take it in his corner. Deep Sea with a decent 50 on net. Banana saves it. Bisbo no boost. Pinch pop off the sidewall. Both teams are lobbing the ball. That's not a good clear from Deep Sea. Banana pops it up instead of going for the shot. That's a missed goal opportunity. Bisbo gets it around one. Low boost for the EC Eternal defense, and there it is. Parks is able to get a good enough 50 to go under Mr. Funk here. And Husky's not able to recover quick enough. 2-1. Things are looking dire for EC Eternal. They need to score a goal here. This is the final game if EC Defiance wins. Deep Sea will have a shot on mid. It's off and a little high. Oh my goodness. Oh, what happened? Did they miss the ball here? Around one. Oh my. He definitely got it around one. You can make an argument he got it around two, but at the end he definitely got it around three. Nice solo play by Birdnana. EC Eternal is trailing and they have 1:20 left on the clock. They need to make something happen. Bisbo with a damn near close shot on net. Eternal looking flustered. A double commit. They know they're low on time. This is the final game. They need to make something happen. They need to take more risks here. They have to. Deep Sea tries to get around the defenders in the mid lane, but it unfortunately just goes back into their corner. Deep Sea no boost. Needs to pick up that mid. He does. Needs to get it around this defender. Needs to get around Bisbo. Nice bump from Huskies. Birdman needs to get a shot. Deep Sea with a shot. That was a pretty decent shot. It's just a little too high, though. He did everything he needed to do, except couldn't get it on target. Oh, that's devastating for EC Eternal. Mr. Funk gets a decent enough 50. Huskies gets it around 1. 5 seconds left. EC Defiance is going to take game 4. Huskies with a participation goal, I guess. I don't know. In the end, it won't do them any good. EC Defiance has won the series 3-1 against EC Eternal. Birdnana with another MVP, probably MVP of the series. EC Eternal has the skills enough to stay with EC Defiance. They have the skills to play and to compete, but just minor mistakes on defense, cut rotations that don't need to be cut, balls not cleared as well as they should be, and EC Defiance found opportunities to score off that, and they took them. GG's to EC Eternal. GG's to everyone that played. From EC Eternal. Adifo, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you today?
I'm great. I'm trying. If I remember correctly, you guys did not win against.
No, we didn't, unfortunately.
That's right. Have you been able to talk with your team and maybe figure out why that was?
We're gonna go over the tape probably later this week. Run it all back. There there's some stuff we got to work on, but I feel like everybody thought it was kind of close. We might have had a couple things we can, fix here and there, but
apart from mechanical stuff, where you accidentally miss the ball or you accidentally get a bad touch, you guys definitely can compete. The one thing I saw was some slight rotation miscommunication.
yeah.
A couple of double commits and people turning for balls that they shouldn't have, and that just left people in awkward positions.
Yeah, we're gonna go over the tape. We're gonna try to correct all that stuff for sure.
Do you feel confident going into the rest of the league with the rest of your games?
Oh, definitely. We feel confident every week, man.
Do you have some first-year players as well? Some debut players?
I'm a rookie, and Drea's a rookie, and Deepsy's a rookie.
Right. Okay. So you guys are debut players. Okay. Well, honestly, for debut players, I think you guys are performing very well. I mean, if you guys have never played together as a team and you're
Nope.
performing at the level you're performing, I mean, yeah, you guys have a lot of potential. Do you guys play a lot during the week?
We try to. Sometimes we set it down and we're like, okay, let's give Rocket League a break for now. If we're getting too frustrated or whatever.
Yeah.
Just take a breather. Probably gonna take a breather tomorrow. I would assume. Just to let everything settle and then go over tape.
I think going over tape is one of the best things that you can do.
Oh, for sure. I think that's why the Seahawks were so good.
Seahawks mentioned. Gross. Well, we're gonna wrap up this interview now. Is there anything else that you'd like to say before we head out?
Well, I'm gonna shout out chat. Team, Drea, Deep Sea, Funk, Huskies. Everybody played real good tonight. We made a few mistakes, obviously, but love playing with them. And we'll get back to scrimming with Defiance after this week.
Nice. Yeah, you guys have every reason to keep your heads held high. You guys played great.
Well, thank you.
Yep, no problem. Well, thank you for joining us.
Yep, have a good night.
You too.